All right, grand community, we update, and there is no going back on disbursement. According to this information, that disbursement is a done deal. I believe for somebody to see this kind of a thing, that means they have legit information from their source. And I want you to pay attention and make sure you read in between the line as he talks about it. Don't forget that the comment section is open for discussion. Subscribe to the update, and most importantly, share this piece of information so that people can be aware of what is happening in the grant ecosystem. Have a great day and happy Salah in advance.
Good evening, honorable ladies and gentlemen of the Grand Community. My name is Pastor Donald Obasokori, SSA to Joyce Lovely and Director of Special Duties Joyce Lovely team. Today is Thursday, 27th March 2025. I want to address an important issue very quickly. Number one, a lot of people are being confused because of giving yourself to so many channels of information, and that is one thing I want to address this evening. Assuming that you are a medical student and you have your medical lecturer, suddenly you started to listen to your colleagues, perhaps those of them that are in law school, telling you how wonderful their lecturer is, and you left your own lecturer that is by training qualified to educate you, to raise you, and to make you come out perfect as a medical practitioner. You started listening to a lecturer that guides law students. You are very, very sure you are coming out confused, coming out without focus, coming out somebody that can never reach his or her destination. In Grand Community, we're supposed by now to know what the truth is all about, and then know the right channel to follow. When somebody is not consistent with information dissemination, what it means is that person lacks credibility to be trusted. You see, somebody will just come out and make a voice note or do a write-up. Some of you will become highly troubled, destabilized. You lose focus under seconds. That such a thing is happening to you is a clear indication that you don't know where to consult when you are confused. I want to say, as far as this Grand Community is concerned, by the grace of God, we have good knowledge of what is going on. And when we tell you to calm down, we are not trying to make you just to feel relaxed so that the cancer will continue to grow and then eat you up, you die. That is not the target. The target is to really calm you down so that you will be alive and healthy to receive what God has prepared for you. Today is 27th of March 2025. Now, something important is this. This UAS fund, is there any country in Africa that has received it? The answer is overwhelmingly yes. South Africa has received it and disbursed within a week. Ghana, the same thing. And other African countries that have collected their own. And the most recent one, which a lot of people are aware of, is that of Kenya, that didn't last up to 1 week. The IMF delegates left Nigeria. Within 3 days, the activities in Kenya were executed. Go and verify about it. Within 3 days, the main thing was executed. In less than 7 days, they returned back. One major thing that any right-thinking man that is in grand community should be doing, because of the structure and the system of the governance of the nation, Nigeria, is to embark on prayer. If there is a question like, is there any money? I will tell you in all absolutes that there is money. There is money. Now, another question that is very prevalent is, when will this disbursement come? I know that a lot of people have lost hope it will never come because of the antecedents of events in Nigeria. This type of something has never happened in Nigeria. People that have tried it in the past, it has never happened, things of that nature. Yes, there are people that are great today, that when you begin to check through their generations, there was nobody in that generation that was great, but somebody was born who rose up and became a turnaround, a turning point, a breakthrough in that family, and things started to work well. If there are people who are to be used to break the jinx of things not working the way it should work in a civil climb in Nigeria, our generation shall break that jinx. I want you to know that God has ordained it, and there is no human being born of a woman or incarnated by a spirit that can do it, that can stop it. Nobody can do it. And I'm saying it with every conviction and boldness that nobody can stop this move of God. It will definitely come through. Now, the question of when will it happen? Since there is a promise that after Salah, it will be done, though no definite date has been given, we need to back it up with prayer. Let the IMF, the stakeholders, and then with the federal government consigned individuals align together and bring this project to pass once and for all. This is a project that if it happens today, most of the thing Nigerian government is fighting to stop will organically stop. Where there is hunger, there is too much trouble there. When somebody cannot pay for his house rent, when somebody cannot pay for his children's school fees, when somebody cannot afford food, these are essential necessities of life. When somebody can't afford all those things, that person organically will be structured to crime. These are simple things that we should be able to know. And when opportunity like this come, it is an avenue to take an advantage to stop a lot of social vices and bring things in good place. That is my prayer, that the government in place in Nigeria shall have a revelation of the type of opportunity God has given to them. Because with the grant or with no grant, we will still prosper, we will still do well. That is the truth. But with this grant, it is going to help the government to have a very wonderful environment. You know, somebody who has a business is doing, will not have time and be considering going into crime. That is the truth. The level of trouble we are faced with in Nigeria is it is like something that is increasing day by day, and this blessing God has given to us, we crash it overnight. So let's continue praying that this one we have been told till after Salah, may God do it, that it will happen like that. After Salah means from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we pray that something by next week, that something can happen. If it happens now, this nation, Nigeria, will experience such a turnaround that even the government could not comprehend. That is my prayer. Then to everyone that is in the grand community, I want to tell you this: stop subscribing to fake information. I don't speak regularly. The time I was writing regularly has gone. That time is past. The time I was doing daily write-up, even in a day I may do 2 or 3 write-ups, when we were trying to make sure that the consciousness of people will be focused on a particular track that will make them to get the victory. We have achieved that purpose. And this time around, the only thing that brings me out to talk is to say, calm down. Calm down. The issue that has to do with this disbursement, it is settled in heaven, and the earth has given consent to it. It must happen, and through this, economy of Nigeria will breathe the breath of life. Nigerian citizens that are in the program will breathe the breath of life, and that is why I am coming this evening to let us know there is no cause for alarm. That it didn't happen this week as proposed or as expected does not mean it is lost. For those of you that have called or that have chatted me up and I responded or I didn't respond to you, if I didn't respond to you, it's not an act of negligence. It is because of the nature of what is in my hand. And I want to use this time also to say, whether I responded or I didn't respond to you, this very voice note has settled it all. The Lord will keep every one of us alive. You will witness this breakthrough. Nothing is going to stop it. God bless us all. I remain Pastor Donald Obasokori, SSH Just Lovely, and Director Special Duties Just Lovely team. See you shortly with mighty celebrations.